I used to have excuses for everything. I was the excuse maker, the queen of all excuses. And back then, I always felt like my excuses were valid. Like, the reason I couldn't lose weight was because I was stressed. Like, that's a valid excuse. You know, this is true. This is facts. I'm stressed about money. I'm stressed about this job that I hate. I'm stressed about life, right? I never have enough money for anything. So these excuses make sense as to why I can't get my eating under control, because it's just facts and it's just the way life goes. And I used to convince myself of my excuses for years and years and years. And if you're new to the channel, I had been trying to lose weight. I had been trying to lose that weight for almost 10 years. And I was finally successful. I lost 100 pounds. And I did it the old-fashioned way, cutting what I ate and exercising. No procedures, no Ozempic, and I'm not shaming any of those things. But what I will say is losing it the old-fashioned way taught me a lot about myself. And when I say a lot, it's because I mean a lot. For anyone who might have lost weight, whether you lost 100 pounds, 10 pounds, 50 pounds, whatever the number, right? It completely changes you. It completely changes you in ways that you never even thought you could be changed. I soon realized on my weight loss journey that I am capable of anything, no matter how hard life gets, no matter how impossible the result may sound that I want, I can do it. I can freaking do it. But I didn't always believe that because I always had excuses for why I wasn't getting the things done. Okay? And my weight loss journey and all of the lessons I learned, the discipline, the responsibility, the accountability, they seeped into other parts of my life. All the other parts of my life that I had excuses for, it changed it. The excuses kind of fizzled. I stopped making excuses for why I wasn't getting the things done. And a lot of times we convince ourselves that the excuses we have are valid. We convince ourselves that the reason we can't start the business is because we just don't have time. By the time I get off work, I'm tired. I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to cook, I got to clean. I just don't have time. That's not an excuse. That's facts. No, it's not facts. It's an excuse. Believe it or not, you are not working 24 hours a day. You're not. That is illegal AF. You have time. You have plenty of time to start your business. You have plenty of time to go back to school. You have plenty of time to change your life. But the time that you have after you clock out, after you spend time with your family, you convince yourself that that time should be used for resting, relaxing, right? Excuses. If you truly wanted to get something done, that time that you do have left would go towards your goals. But the excuses that we make, we convince ourselves that they're real. But the only real thing about these excuses that we have is that they're really holding us back. They are really holding you back from whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. And that's the sad part. Something else I learned on my weight loss journey is to be creative with my time. You know, yes, time is precious. Time is of the essence. We're blessed with time. So you have to figure out ways to be more creative with the time that you have. Recently, I told you guys I started walking 20K steps every single day. I'm trying to get these last 30 to 40 pounds off, and I've been struggling with that for a year now. I've had the 100 pounds lost for almost 3 years. And I've been struggling, staying stagnant with the last 30 to 40 pounds. And it's like, if I really want this jazz, I have to step it up. No more excuses. The whole life be lifing, the stress be stressing, that may be true and all, but it's still an excuse. Weight loss is a direct reflection of what you're eating. You can come up with every excuse in the book. Oh, it's my hormones. Oh, it's because of this. No, it's because you're still eating too much. So I started getting creative with my time recently to be able to get those 20K steps in. And I use this time as I'm walking right now to record these voiceovers, to make reels, to post content, to respond to comments. That way I can't say, oh, I don't have time to do extra walking, or I don't have time to do this because I got to do this. Well, now we're going to kill two birds with one stone. When you truly want something, you figure it out. You figure it out. Just like how you figure out how to work extra overtime so you can pay your bills on time. Notice that? You see that, right? You always figure it out. When it's something that you really want to get done, you figure it out all the time. You notice how, let me give you an example, the holidays, Christmas, right? A lot of people allow Christmas to be extremely stressful time because money's already tight, their kids want all these things, and they don't want to be the parent that can't get their kids what they want. I know this because this is how my mom used to be. She used to hate Christmas because of all the gifts she felt like she had to buy in order to keep me and my brother happy. And so she would pick up overtime, right? She would work longer hours. She would do all these things to make sure she could afford to give me and my brother the best Christmas ever. And the point I'm making is, when you truly want to do something, you figure it out. You get creative, right? You get creative. So why can't we apply that same effort with our own personal goals? Whether the goal is to lose weight, whether the goal is to start the business. At this point, I believe everyone should be a content creator. You have a story, you have something to share with the world. And so many people say they don't have time, but you do. Just be creative with the time. I tell my students in my Glow Up Academy, sit in your car and record some reels and then post them on TikTok while you're walking. You could record yourself talking about what you ate. Be creative with your time. If you're trying to lose weight, you could watch TV, if you have to watch The Housewives of Atlanta, while you're meal prepping. You don't have to sit down and watch it. You can stand up and watch it. But be creative with your time. Stop making excuses. If you truly want to get something done, you have no choice but to get it done. For those of you guys who want help, there's something that you want to achieve and you're holding yourself back, join my Glow Up Academy. This is the space where I teach you not only how to reach your goals, but how to become the version of yourself that you must become in order to get it done. The link is in my description. Bye, guys.